Hello! In this video I will show you how to program my programmable printer. So, apologies if you don't prefer to watch videos about the powder toy, so yeah, this is the best way I could ever explain this. I don't think I can do a great job with text. So, first thing we need to do is to decide what do we want to print. So, for example, this is our sample, a little mover. So it can move right, it can move left, it can do whatever it wants. So, what we need to do is to create a palette. So, what elements do we have here? We have a lot of Wi-Fi's, some piston, and frame, and also P-silicon and silicon, and those two C-rays. So P-silicon goes into the palette, then N-silicon, then frame. All the pistons are configured the same, we don't need any other varieties. So pistons are deleted, just so I don't miss anything. Of course, filter. I like using it as a filler element. Those two C-rays are configured differently, so we have to take them both. Next, all the Wi-Fi, I like to order them. So we have 40, then let's see, I think it goes from 45, yes, 45, 46, 47, 48, and then 49. So those are the Wi-Fi's, and this is the palette. So from these particles you can, copying these particles, you can create this assembly, and you actually don't even need those parts, so we can just not print them. Yeah, right, left, things work. Alright, what we need to do next is to load the palette into the thing. This is a double design. I did that wrong. So basically we can copy this particle or this particle, just so you can see how it works. Let's load metal in here, and for example, I don't know, like diamond, like anything. No, not diamond, for example. Oh, let's say iron, metal and iron. Okay. Ta-da! If we press this, there's iron, and we press this, there's metal. Alright, so the next step is to load the palette. Again, this is a double how do I explain this? Well, it's better just to show. You can, in theory, basically increase the width of the mover itself, and that way you can increase the palette, increase the maximum size of the palette. Yeah, but we don't need that for this assembly. So I just like to put it like this, so it's basically enough space to quickly switch between the upper and lower palettes. Basically how it works, there's a carousel. You can quickly use the right or the left, the top or the bottom parts of the palette, because it's just one continuous line. It's just wrapped around. And here you can see the fun part. You can remember that there are only two C-rays in the palette, and for some reason there are 3 right now. There are actually 2. It's just how the palette works. The carousel that contains the palette. Yeah, something like that. Oh, and you probably noticed this line of Wi-Fi's. We don't need it. But yeah, that's how the programmer works. You press the buttons and the corresponding Wi-Fi command gets copy-pasted. Where's the reader? So let's put it... Oh, no, we don't need to put it in the status for any reason. So basically, up, 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 left, right, this little command, we just paste it, and then take this and there it goes. So we want to print this. I like to take a copy and also enable this, because as you can see, it helps visualize where the particle will be put. You can also copy this and put it here. No, I think that should be a little bit longer, so it like completely shows the difference. Yeah, I will update this in the current save, because yeah, this is just me erasing all this and doing some different stuff. So what do we do next? So first we have to decide what palette element will be the default one in the program. So let's say we will print from right to left. So let's choose Wi-Fi with TMP40. Okay, write this. This is 49. Oh yeah, and these 2 buttons rotate the palette. Basically, you can visualize that in your head as the printer head being rotated to the right, and for the lower palette, that basically controls the lower part of the palette. If we press the left button, it goes to the left. If we press the right button, it goes to the right. Unsurprisingly. So, and yeah, relatively the printer head goes to the left. So it was pointing this element, now it's pointing at the element to the left from it. Something like that. So we have the palette, we have the sample, all we need to do is to actually start printing. As I was saying, let's put the lower palette and the... where is it? Huh? Why is that there? Alright, I divided them. Alright, here's our Wi-Fi with TMP40 with channel 40, and let's start. So we need to print from the lower part of the palette. So we press the lower button. You can see the diamond on it. It's the color copied from the diamond, and yeah, the yellow part underneath. Yeah, here's our first pixel, our first printed part. Next we have to print a polysilicon. Just shift it to the left. The whole assembly goes a bit to the left. No, this one. Alright, this works. We can also 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. we can also do this, like for quickly printing the adjacent materials when they are chosen in the palette. Next, we need both C-Rays and Wi-Fi channel 49. Okay, we go right, I think, 2 spaces, and then so this C-Ray is 116 and this is 114. So how to get to them quickly? This is 116, this goes here, yep, and then that one goes here. Oh, no, the other direction, yep. Now the Wi-Fi. Yeah, kind of a long way to it, but whatever. Okay, upper. No, you have to move a little bit here. So yeah, that's how it's done. Let's finish this. It won't be too long. We need then a single filter pixel from the upper part of the palette. Okay, where's the... Here's the piston. To the left. Here it goes. Alright, next. What do we do next? Frame is pretty close, so two spaces to the right. Now to this direction. Oh, we can actually do this. No, not too far. 4, 5. Yeah, just like that. Yep. Next we need 2 N-silicons and 2 P-silicons, and also the Wi-Fis, the rest of them. So let's... oh, they are pretty close here. So the N-silicons go here, no, the right part, the up part, I mean, here and here, and also let's print the Wi-Fis. Which ones do we need for the bottom part? 46 and 48. Okay, like this. And 48 should be 2 spaces to the left. Yep, here it is. The lower part. Yep, here it is. And now, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for this part we need 45 and 47. Five is here, no, the lower part. 7 is here. Again, this is a common mistake, as you can see. Oh, wait. Fuck. 47, it should be not here. So here is a situation in which you can appear. I plan to probably, possibly, maybe do a whole undo thing, but I didn't do it yet. So let's copy this last pixel. So how the programming works? We activate a Wi-Fi and also copy the exact same Wi-Fi pixel to here, and then we and then we push the thing. no idea. Oh no, I'm sparking the wrong part. Here we go. Yeah, and then we push the program left, so it goes from right to left. You can, I guess, put the program on the other side, but why would you? So this is the last pixel. It goes, where does it point? It's this. It's copied a pixel from the left, lower part of the, how do I call it, palette. So 47. If we just delete it from the program, of course, this didn't happen. You can actually copy the printer, so let's stasis all of this, so like nothing is done to any of that. So if we, okay, the program is at 47. Let's write it down so I don't forget that. And at the start it should be, it should have been at 40, I think. Okay, we have the program sample, we can just remove this. Oh, we're going, no, we're not going in the right direction. So it starts from the, yeah, it should be in the lower part. Yeah, it should start like this. So if we play, why do I play from, no, it goes from left to right. So this is the first pixel, and then basically they get added to the right. I just said that wrong. So yeah, we're playing that. We're playing on. You didn't see that. Yeah, the ray is only advised to have only when you're actually programming. Yeah, you see, it didn't copy the Wi-Fi, how do I call it, pixel. But the palette is still at Wi-Fi 47, just like here. Oh, I erased the program actually. So it should be somewhere here. It'll be fine. So yeah, it ended up exactly at 47, as you can expect. Yeah. So what do we do next? We put it back to 45, because that's what we need. 45 exactly. Then 47 is to this direction. Yup. And then we need two of those. Yep. And the program is done. That's it. You can go and play it. Oh, no. One important part that I think is good to do in the program itself is putting the printer head back at the default position. Yeah. And so if we play this, oh, here we go. Yeah, everything will be printed exactly as we set it. I forgot this. Doesn't matter. So yeah, that's how you program this stuff. The program itself can be kind of long, sometimes, and you can wrap it in a carousel like this. How it works? So if we press this, the program will activate in the carousel. So how does it operate? So for each line, you see this extended printed piston part. So basically, it's the destination into which the last Wi-Fi from the previous row will be copied. So you can see that this row goes from right to left. This is the last pixel of it. It gets copied to here, and then this pixel is redundant, so there's a couple of them here, and then it just gets moved left in our case, and it disappears, it gets destroyed. Same thing happens on this side. And on the last row, instead of copying the pixel to basically not instead, in addition to copying the pixel to the bottom row in our case, so this is the last row, this pixel gets copied here. If we just remove this part, it's very easy to see. Yeah. Yep, something like that. And after there are no charges in... Hey, what the hell? This should... Ah, no, I just forgot to erase this. No problem. Oh, no. Oh, right, I didn't forget. Okay, no problem. So after there's no charge in here, so for each charge, a lithium with a charge of 10 gets copied. So now at this moment I have 375 cycles left to go. There are exactly... So do we have any glue in here? No, we don't have any wood. So just to count this, I have 554 pixels in the program. But so it's divided into a clean number. I added 4, so I think it's divided by 31 pixels in each row, and I didn't count how many of them there are. But we can easily do that. Yeah. And let's look at the calculator. So 18 multiplied by 31 equals 558. Yeah, exactly right. 554. Yeah, so those 4 goo particles are exactly for that. They just don't do anything. They could have been anything else. That's not dangerous to, of course, activate with a metal. Yeah, and that's how it works. So basically this palette is filled completely, not like the small palette in the previous example. But yeah, the principle is exactly the same. Yeah, no idea what else I can tell about this, but yeah. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments of the video or of the save. A link to the save is in the description, because why not? So now the undo system is done, and I can show you how easy it is to program with it now. So it's better to put the printer on the right side, so you can zoom in on its circuitry, and also to be able to press buttons. So if we go up, up, left, left, let's turn on the decorations, then down, down, just for example, copy something from the upper part of the palette, from the lower part, go left, shift, 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 just on random, then copy something from the upper part and from the lower part. And now, if we just undo, we can just go back to the previous point. How is this done? Basically, we can copy the opposite command when we copy the regular ones. The undo is kind of already done. Okay, let's repeat this. Okay, so now this command does one thing, and this one does the opposite. So if we add a command basically to copy from the upper part of the palette, you can see that two of them are copied. Only one is activated, so yeah, but two of them are copied. So this one gets copied to this part of the buffer. Yeah. One gets copied to this buffer, the main one, and this one goes to the undo buffer. So when we actually undo, what does it do? We basically grab both buffers and pull them a bit back, 1 pixel back. The Wi-Fi from the undo buffer gets activated. It activates the erase circuit on the printer. Yeah, and then yeah, in this case, because the action that we are undoing is printing. Yeah, and then this pixel will be erased, and the let's say the latest pixel in the main buffer also gets erased. So yeah, undo back. So we are undoing, moving down. So if we copy this, it's easy to see where this points to. So it points to it points to this particle. Yeah, if we do this, that will be a bit more obvious. Yep. Now this is very obvious. You can check the channels, but this can be a bit more immediate. So channel 17, yeah, something like that. And it undoes basically everything, both printing, moving, and the carousel movements. And also, if you're undoing, be sure not to put anything basically in these areas, because it will be how do I say it, affected by these little tractor beams. Yeah. basically that's it.